when last we left our heroes on our weekly radio show.
God damn it. Good morrow, lords, ladies, and non-binary nobles. It is I, Salty, with our usual band of adventurers. First up, we have Ulfgar, the Justice Boner Paladin. Good morrow, Ulfgar.
Good morrow, and welcome from beyond the past.
Yeah, he's got a shitball headset this week, so it sounds like he's on some old-timey radio
he's
show.
caught in a temporal rift.
Yeah, we'll explain it that way. And speaking
Just like
of...
Page 6.
Yeah, so next we have
I
our...
bring you good tidings from my parsnip cart.
Yes, your parsnip cart. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get over to our smart-ass bard here, Kiv Stormbringer. Good morrow, Kiv.
Greetings.
Who is now also taking a level in Warlock of all combinations.
Yes.
And of course, we have our deadly ass-kicking monk, Sin. Good morrow, Sin.
Good morrow.
And last of all, we have our rogue, who seems to be much better with a bow than he is a short sword. Good morrow, Reed Thorngage.
Good morrow.
All right, so just to catch you up on what happened last time, our adventurers cleared out the trash mobs from the castle of the Rocktooth clan, kind of did it in reverse order, killed the boss first and killed out the trash mobs. And then they decided to go to Beggar's Cross, where a woman who had been captured by the Red Hawks said she had an emerald necklace for them to collect. They were attacked by a bunch of twig monsters and found a nature boy who decided to let them know about some weirdos in robes coming to this area, as well as a green dragon living up in the northern tower. So, from there out, we can go ahead and rejoin the adventure. So you guys are still in the cabin with Nature Boy here. What would you like to do? He's kind of told you his story. He's here to clear the corruption out. What would you guys like to do from here?
Oh, what sort of dragon does live in those white woods?
It is a green dragon, and from what he told you, it's a young one, possibly trying to kind of find a place in the world for itself.
You guys still never explained to me what a dragon is and why I should be scared.
Oh yeah. Well,
They're a great, terrible serpentine beast of the sky.
And they will fuck you up.
They breathe not just chemicals or bolts of lightning or incredible flame that can melt through rock. They're terrifying, dangerous entities that have no regard for any life but their own.
They're also super intelligent. Like, you can have a conversation with them, and they're probably smarter than you.
Indeed. And I, for one, will not stand by while this force of evil begins to take root. We must cut it out before it does.
They also mentioned the cultists to the east. That might be worth checking out before we go pissing off a dragon, though, right?
Good point.
I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Sounds like the most
I know
logical.
my limits.
I'm not in a hurry to piss off a dragon.
Yeah.
Dragon is important, but yes, I know my limits. I think the cultists would be the safer choice. Dragon's not going anywhere. They live for centuries. Maybe even forever.
Till they meet us. No, just kidding. Let's not attack it.
Until they meet us in about a year and a half.
We may have to at some point.
Right.
Dragons only get more dangerous as they get older. The longer we wait, the bigger the risk.
That's fair. All right, should we start heading east carefully?
I'll get the cart.
Do we have a cart?
Yes, I actually above board. I actually did with my gear that I bought. I got a donkey or a mule and a cart to haul gear. I have like a tent, rope, all that. I have it on my character sheet.
Yeah, so it's to be assumed that you've left it somewhere nearby. Not gonna.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. We can actually make camp. I have gear for us to have a campsite.
All right.
What time of day is it right now?
Right now you set out for this place first thing in the morning, so it's getting to about noon.
Oh, okay, cool. So we have plenty of time before we need to worry about sleeping for the night.
Yeah.
I also have a barrel of ale on my family's supply as well in the cart, so we've got stuff to pass the time.
You and your fucking ale.
Hey, all dwarves brew. My family has ale and wheat beers that we brew. I go everywhere with it. I may be a paladin with a justice boner, but I'm still a dwarf.
Fair enough.
Where's the entrance on this building?
There is an entrance up here. And let me double check. If there's, I don't think I put any other entrances. There is kind of a broken down spot right here as well. So,
Okay.
I'll wait behind whoever wants to take a look first.
all
The
right.
loud
So,
one.
are you going to be going into this house right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to carefully open, quietly open the door.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
It's loading. Sorry.
No big deal. All right, let's see what you got there. 15. All right. Well, you managed to open the door, and you see that this appears to just be an empty farmhouse. Nothing, you can't really see anything inside of it. Just kind of looks like someone may have used to live here, perhaps a farmer of some sort, some simple guy. But you can't see anything left, even furniture in here.
I'm just gonna take a step inside and look around.
All right. Let's see here. Yep, as you step inside, you still can't see anything. It just kind of looks like it's half swallowed by this dense thicket of trees growing up through its foundation. Continues.
Is there
Hmm?
is there any way, like, to the east side of this building? Are there any windows, or is it open or cracked in any places? Like, could I get through if I wanted to?
You couldn't get through. You can see some cracks in the walls, but nothing that you could actually get through.
Okay, I will rejoin the team.
We
Reed,
need to, we're spreading out to investigate some of these other buildings.
I don't think we can do it that far though. You just
Reed's
teleport.
small. You can move. You can move through dense vegetation and shit.
yeah, so this. So yeah, I should point out that this area right here, that's pretty much the corner of another building touching this farmhouse's corner. So if you wanted to, yeah, if you wanted to get over there, you would either have to go down and then over this way to get up here, or you would have to go up and then over and through this house.
I'm gonna go over here, towards this crossroads going up and to the left.
All right,
I'll follow in behind.
all right.
And then I'm going to use my divine sensibility to register if there's anything evil or dangerous nearby.
All right, let me see here. All right, now keep in mind, these are spider webs right here. So it's difficult terrain. If you want to try and move through it, I'm going to need you to make an athletics check. Let's see. Presence of...
Alright, athletics check.
Yeah, so if you're going to move through those webs, you need to make an athletics check. Alright, Ulfgar, you're going to head and pass that. Sin, let me see here. Yep, you went ahead and got through it, no problem.
Uh-oh.
Okay, probably I'm on the wrong browser. It's not loading my sheet. I'll be right back real quick.
Let's see. Right. Looks like, let's see here. Kiv, you got through it, no problem. And it's not loading your sheet, Reed?
Yeah, my default is Microsoft Edge, and it doesn't
Ah.
like Roll20 doesn't like Microsoft Edge.
Ew, gross.
Microsoft Edge, ew.
Edge is actually not that bad. It's better than Internet Explorer. I still prefer Chrome or Firefox, but Edge is actually all right.
There's so many
Go ahead.
limitations though, and it doesn't allow for add-ons and such. Like, look, I mean, honestly though, we're basically comparing which of the two at the bottom of the barrel is worse.
Yeah. Edge is okay, though. It's actually worked. So, as for your, let me see here, your Divine Sense, let me go ahead and take a look and see if you have spotted anything in this giant-ass radius. Let's see here.
Just undead, celestials, fiends.
Undead, Celestials, and Fiends. Now, does
Yep.
it detect anything of evil alignment, or no?
I don't believe this one does. No, I just clicked it there from the
Okay,
the
yeah,
game.
I see it. You know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Let's see here.
Just trying to scout the area as best I can.
Yeah, let me see here. All right.
And I'm stuck in the webs.
You need to. Well, it's actually an athletics check, so not a strength saving throw. So.
Even worse.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you are indeed stuck in the webs. What you can do if you want to get out, you can make a strength check, or anyone who has a weapon that deals slashing damage can go ahead and cut you out.
Sid,
Act of justice.
I'm
Sit.
stabbing at the webs around him.
All right. Yep, you've gone ahead and cut him free with that. Let me see here. Yeah, you've gone ahead and cut him free. So,
And in the meantime, we alerted the giant spiders. I mean, what?
We'll see. I've been waiting for it.
yeah. Well, it seems like perhaps if there are some giant spiders here, which there almost certainly are, that might have disturbed them. So if you don't want to stick around, if you don't want to stick around to fight them, you can keep moving. But if you want to wait a few seconds for them to come out, then you can go ahead and wait for the spiders to come and try and catch their prey.
Guys, I've just received some sort of communication from a god. I think spiders are on their way. So do you want to stay and fight them, or should we move on?
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you could logically infer that if there's giant spider webs, there's probably giant spiders. So
is this stuff like hills and stuff like that, or is this
No.
all flat?
that's
ground?
all flat ground. There's just a
So
dirt
like,
path.
I totally see that.
Oh yeah, you can see these. They look like they're dead giant spiders. Like they look like they've been killed by something recently. You know, they're kind of.
So I guess we can, confer or just think of, if there's these guys here, there's probably these guys here.
Yeah, you could logically
It's fairly
infer
logical.
that. Other than
So-
that, Ulfgar, you do detect that there are some zombies in this building down here to the south. But other than that, you're not able to detect anything else.
My
This
question
one
is,
here that's closest to us.
No, the one building below, the one south of the one
Ah.
closest to us. You can tell that there are two zombies and there are two undead creatures at least.
I sense the presence of undead.
Yes.
Oh, great. Just some more to add more problems.
Yeah, you can
well,
tell
the
there are
undead
two
in
of
this
those
area
guys.
aren't really. The undead in this area aren't really a huge deal. What I'm kind of worried about is whatever crushed these giant spiders.
Yeah,
Probably the dragon. That's where he lives up there.
quite possibly. He might have. Quite possibly, yeah. You were told by
So-
Nature Boy
So
that.
this is the spire right here.
Yeah, that's
the
the
undead is
main
the south.
entrance to that, and then there's the big tower right here. So this is like.
Oh, that is the tower. Okay.
Yeah, but you can tell that since this building is attached, that the only way to get in the tower would be to go through that building first.
And the tower is where we wanted to go next, right? Or no?
That's the dragon. I think that's like last,
Oh,
if at all.
Yeah, you remember he said the cultists were kind of gathering somewhere toward the east.
Well, if you want to go take care of the undead, we can go do that.
Well, they're to the south.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so you guys gonna go to the south or the east?
I think we're
South.
going looping around to the south.
Okay. Yeah, because there's a building here, a little building here, and a building here.
Is this a doorway right here?
Yes, that is a doorway.
Can I just kind of silently try to open?
Yeah, do a stealth check. Oh wow, excellent stealth
Make
check.
negative noise.
Yeah, you actually make it quieter for the whole area around you. You're being that quiet. Let me see. So when you look in this building, it's just a ruined shop cluttered with sagging storage shelves and broken furniture. There are shards of glass and pieces of pottery in the weeds and rubble next to rotted books and casks.
The lady in the prison was an alchemist, right?
Yes, an alchemist. This,
So this isn't
appears
like
to
an
be
alchemy
like
shop.
this appears to be like an herbalist shop.
I got you.
However, if you want to take a look around and kind of search a little more, yeah, this might be an alchemy shop. You know, you can tell from all the herbs and stuff, like this might have had potions or anything in here. So if you want to take a look around, do a perception check to search the place. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know why it gave you. Why is it? Okay, here we go. Yeah, Reed, you didn't find shit. But Sin,
Yeah.
you managed to
I
look
couldn't even find my
around.
own belly button. Thanks.
Yep, you did manage to look around and find the emerald necklace that the woman had pointed out to you. So you've got a fine emerald pendant now that's worth 200 gold pieces. If you want to sell it
Okay.
next time you're in town, you can, or you can just wear it and look fly. You know, whatever you want to
I'll
do.
just put that on Ulfgar's loot cart.
Loot card it is.
Yep. So
200 gold
congratulations
piece,
on finding
pendant.
that necklace.
Yeah, nice.
That's your payment for rescuing her.
All right, so Ulfgar, where were those undead you sensed?
To this building south of us. I'll nod towards it.
Yeah, here's the doorway to it right here.
Well, if you want to take up the front.
Yeah, I'd probably put the tank in front. Alright, when you step in, you see that there are indeed 2 zombies in this building. They look at you with their stupid, dumb, dead look on their face and appear to start attacking. So go ahead, roll initiative. Pull up there.
Just
character
remember,
feature.
guys, these guys on the first hit do the puff thing, so be careful where you're standing.
Ah, good remembering right there.
Good thinking.
Let's
My
see
initiative's
here.
fixed.
Yep. Okay, so let's see here. We got some good initiative rolls this time. Let's see, descending. Yeah, that one
Oh,
zombie.
Good thing
holy
you rolled
shit.
high initiative. I was about to say maybe we should let Kiv attack first.
Yeah, fucking rolled a 1. Way to go.
The zombie's staring at you like a zombie.
Yeah, he's just that one in the corner there. This one, he's just kind of looking at everybody like he seems slow even for a zombie. The other one seems like he's got a little more on his toes, but yeah, the other one's like clearly rode the short zombie bus to school.
He was probably a writer in his life.
Yeah, holy shit, good one. Okay, so looks like Kiv is gonna go first. What would you like to do, Kiv?
All right, I'd like to come up to the door and kind of shimmy my way in a little bit and Eldritch blast this guy.
All right, give him an Eldritch Blast. Now let me see. So looks like you definitely hit him for 4 force damage. Yeah, so 4 force damage. So you managed to knock a few of his zombie-like fingers off of his body, and he doesn't seem to notice though. Again, he's a bit slow, so it doesn't look like it bugged him too much. Although, let me see. Let's see if that puff thing happened. Let's see. That's for anyone within 5 feet. So nobody's within 5 feet, so he does poof a little ash out. However, it doesn't affect any of you. However, next it is this zombie's turn. He's going to step forward, and he's going to swipe at Ulfgar with his zombie hands. However, he is able to hit Ulfgar, but not for much. He kind of like nudges at Ulfgar, and Ulfgar is just like, quit it. Doesn't really hurt him at all. So, there we go. That's that zombie's turn.
It's the little ones that hurt the most. I
Yeah,
can tell
right.
you from experience.
He kind of like swipes at you, but it's super limp wrist and like just kind of hits you in the cheek a little bit. It's not at all painful. But with that, it is now Ulfgar's turn.
5-foot step into the room a little bit so I can block both of them off.
All right.
Justice!
All right, Justice on the top one there.
Aww.
Aw, man. Hey, believe it or not, you actually do manage to hit him. It's a bit of a weak hit, but you do get a good chop into him, so he's doing what? He's doing, you know, a little worse for wear there. Next, it is Sin's turn.
Does he do a puff of smoke or anything? Or
He does do that puff, so let me see. Ulfgar, go ahead and make a Constitution check.
Is this a disease?
It's a big puff of ash, so it's like it's not gonna affect you forever, but you're gonna have disadvantage. Oh, Constitution check. Yeah, you got through that fine. It poofs some ash out in your face, but you managed to just kind of wave it away. You're doing okay. All right, next it is Sin's turn.
okay. I'll just do a normal attacks against this.
All right, go ahead and make your attack. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Nice. So let's see. 8 plus 9 plus 8. So 16. 25 damage. Yeah, you... wow. Yeah, you give him 2 really good punches to his dumb zombie head and just, like, punch it off in, like, this giant rain of ash. He's shambles down to the ground. He's no good anymore. That guy's done. So, next will be Reed's turn.
Sorry, can I use my movement just to move over here?
Sure. You can go
Damn
ahead and do that.
God damn it! Can I, from back here, am I able to go into hiding because I'm not quite in the field of view?
Yeah, I'd say you can go into hiding from there. That zombie's pretty slow. He's not even noticing you at this point. So you can...
That's a stealth check, right?
Yeah, stealth check. And let me adjust that against his passive perception. Which, he's a zombie, he doesn't have much for perception.
Negative 1. Wow.
Holy shit. Yeah, he doesn't notice. So, you are now hidden quite easily.
I almost feel a little dumber being next to him.
It's
And
contagious.
Like
so
I
he
said, this
kinda
one's
makes his
slow.
way- I guess he's going to share the space with Sin if Sin lets him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to sneak attack with my short sword.
Alright, go ahead and do that. So that should be an attack made with advantage. $17 to hit. Wow. Okay, yeah, you definitely hit him with that.
Well, that
And-
sneak attack.
Yeah,
That
does that,
sneak attack gets, what,
Sneak
a level
attack.
3 again, an extra 2d6, right?
I believe so, yes. So should roll another 2d6 for your added damage.
Don't forget that you can sneak attack with bows too.
Yeah, so 8 plus 8. So you do 16 damage to him. And this is with your sword?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you managed to cut his entire arm off and kind of cleave into his chest a little bit. This guy looks like he could drop at any second. Like, if you just kind of nudged him a little bit, he might fall over. But with that, it is now his turn to attack. And Reed, he didn't take kindly to that. So he is going to make a swipe at you with his one good zombie arm left. However, he doesn't manage to hit shit. So he almost hits you with his one good arm, but you kind of just nimbly dodge out of the way at the last second. And he has nowhere to go, so with that, it's going to be Kiv's turn.
Poke my head back in the door and Eldritch Blast.
Alright, give him that Eldritch Blast. Alright, it's the blast was a little weaker
Does it
than
nudge
normal.
him?
Well, it does nudge him just barely. So that little tiny push he got is going to knock him down, and he's done for. So congratulations, you have killed the zombies. Way to go.
We did it.
Search in the room.
Alright, let me see if you find anything in this room. Alright, so what you can see is a wide chimney and some rotted piles of firewood were outside of the walls. Suggest maybe it was a smith at some point in its day. However, the only thing you can really find are like smithing tools. You know, tongs, bellows, hammers, a couple of anvils scattered around. But there's nothing else worth note. There's nothing else noteworthy in here. Or unless you're trying to be a blacksmith, you don't want any of this stuff. And even if you were, a lot of it's pretty old. You'd have to be kind of desperate.
Very well.
All
I
right,
guess,
so
we should explore this building over here.
all right, you can go ahead and explore
down.
that building.
I'll try to sneakily check the door.
All right, go ahead and roll your stealth.
I feel like you're doing my job.
Yeah, we have a rogue.
Yeah, he's just taken away from him. You weren't able to do anything sneaky. There are 2 giant spiders in here, but they notice you attempting to come in right away. Everyone roll initiative. Alright, let me get this gigantic spider.
Finally, a good initiative. Gee.
God damn!
Oh, God. Ulfgar never gets to go.
Dude! I'm sorry, bro.
The funny thing is, this is the first time you've gotten a -1 initiative.
Yeah, not even.
Ulfgar's like picking his nose and staring at the sky. He's like,
Yeah.
what?
He's like, let's go to this building, guys. Oh, wow, look at that tree.
Yeah. Dude, there's
check it out,
trees
butterflies.
here. Just looking at a bird, kind of tweeting up in a branch, like, "Ew, it's yellow." All right, so yeah,
Did I
Ulfgar.
leave the oven on?
Yeah,
Ulfgar's stoned.
yeah, Ulfgar. My God, you're just sad when it comes to initiative.
Guys, if they could make like a taco that was also a Dorito. Stop me. I'm going too crazy right now.
Gee.
I want to hear more about this
Spiders?
later.
That zombie,
Spiders? What?
that slow zombie that didn't notice you looked quick by this standard. So with your -1 initiative, you're gonna hang on a minute while everybody else
Oh,
goes
shit.
through there. Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys.
yeah. Now there's giant
That sloth
spiders.
crept up on me.
So, Sin, it is you going first. What would you like to do?
I'll go ahead and just double tap this spider here.
All right. Go ahead and give him the old double tap-a-rooney. All right. Let me see. Both of your hits land true on the spider. The first one punches him right in his giant set of dumb spider eyes for 11 damage. And the next one, let me see, you got another 9, another 11 damage. So, yeah, you give him 2 punches right in his big spider face. And they seem to affect him pretty badly because he's like stumbling around and kind of barely able to hang on at this point. You rung his little 8-legged bell.
Sweet. I'll stay where I'm at.
Alright, next is Reed's turn.
I like him to go in hiding again.
Alright, make a stealth check.
Oh,
yeah! You definitely nailed
You're,
that
you're
time.
rolling with advantage, but actually both rolls were 20.
Both rolls.
Isn't that insane? That's a double natural 20.
Holy shit. Yeah, that natural 20 I'm gonna give you, they weren't even looking at you, buddy. You easily just cloak yourself and have now gone into hiding.
Okay, so he follows Sin in and goes in to finish the spider that he started damaging.
Alright. Go ahead and make your sneak attack on that. Let's see here.
Don't even roll the sneak attack damage.
I know.
That thing's dead.
you expertly shove your sword right in the spider's mouth when he's reeling
His
back.
D20 has all 20s on every side.
What's funny is one of them was a 1.
Holy shit. So yeah, you stab your sword right in the spider's mouth and just you twist it a little bit too for good measure. So yeah, that spider is dead. He ain't coming back from that one. Alright. But this spider is still looking good, so he's gonna walk up to Sin and make a spidery attack at him. Let me see here. He's going to attempt to bite you with his big spider fangs. And he does not manage to hit you, though. His fangs miss wide. So, you are safe from the spider this time. Now it is Kiv's turn.
Kib will walk up to the door and kind of peek in, like, what the hell's going on in there? And
Alright.
he will.
Fleeing
Shove
dark
it
is
up his
arachnophobic.
Alright, Eldritch Blast. And that does manage to hit the spider, and it's a pretty good hit. It kind of jars him back a little bit, like he wasn't expecting that. So, he takes 7 damage, and now...
And then kind of keeps moving. Like, he never really stopped. He just, like, looked in, saw a spider, chucked an Eldritch Blast, and then hid behind this door.
Alright,
I like to imagine that you like jumped like over the doorway and just like did a finger gun.
like a
Before
Max
before you know
Payne
he's going to
bullet
start
time.
circle strafing.
Yeah, I think it was like a Max Payne type thing where you just did the bullet time jump, blasted him, and then landed on the other side of the door.
That's canon now.
Yeah, that is canon. I'll allow it. Alright, with that, it is now Ulfgar's turn. Finally.
Huh? Oh, right.
Yeah. Ulfgar collects himself and realizes that there's a fight going on. Decides
That
to do
burger
something
tasted
about it.
good.
What? Sorry. Oh, fighting. Yes, spiders. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I need to do here.
Alright. and you swing at the spider, but nothing happens. You kind of chop nearby his legs, and you don't hit him at all. So, way to waste your shitty initiative on an even worse attack, Ulfgar. We're proud of you.
Thanks, guys. I couldn't have done without you.
Alright, we're back to the top of the order. It's Sin's turn now.
I'll double tap him. This one's for Ulfgar. Oh, look at that. Critical fail.
Holy crap.
It sounds for Ulfgar.
Wow.
That was definitely for Ulfgar.
That was, believe it or not, that first hit does manage to hit him, so that was 10 damage plus another 9. So, you just, with all your might, managed to land 2 hits on the spider, which were just enough to bring him down and kill him forever. Spiders are now no longer a threat to you. So, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and award experience for both of that, so for defeating the spiders and the zombies, everybody give yourselves 200 experience.
3265.
Cool.
Alright, so what are you going to do from here?
Search the room.
Alright. Let's see here.
He's gonna start heading east and just kind of listening and watching for any cultist activity to the east.
Alright.
Hey, that's not bad.
Alright, so let me see here. Reed and Ulfgar, when searching the room, you see the corpse of some unfortunate man is cocooned in some spider silk. The body is all shriveled up and sucked dry, but you can tell it must have been a male elf. You can tell by the shape of the skull and the ears. It's wearing a suit of studded leather armor and a short sword in its scabbard. There's also a potion of healing in its belt pouch, along with 23 gold pieces and 35 silver pieces.
Is there anything special about the short sword and studded leather armor?
Go ahead and make an arcane check on it. No, you can tell that it's just an ordinary old short sword. Any smith could make that.
Reed yawns loudly and wanders out the door.
Alright, so, let me see. You're going to scout out these buildings over to the east here, you said?
Can we go right here, or do we have to go like up and around?
No, you can move through that. It's just some dead trees. Like, there's a few trees there, but...
Before we get to this house, I'd like to just kind of stop and listen and look around and just see if I can tell there's anyone around.
You can't hear anything. Let me see. Make a perception check for me, actually. Yeah, you definitely don't hear anything. You're... Jesus Christ. None of you are, so far, able to hear shit. Ulfgar, you can hear, the normal sounds. And... Good God. Really? Just a 1? Yeah, Ulfgar, you can kind of hear the sounds of the forest. Reed, you are able to hear what sounds like people talking in this building to the far east.
Reed turns around and whispers, you can hear voices coming from a little bit further east.
Okay, but not this building that we're looking at though, right?
Yeah,
No.
this building, there's an entrance on this side of it. However, you can't hear anything coming from in the building specifically.
We should still probably tread lightly, though, because whatever commotion we make in here
Actually,
is
there
probably
is
going to be heard.
an entrance over here as
Reed.
well. Double.
Reed stares hard at Sin, being like, I'm going to hide and do my job, thanks. And he starts to move around the building to try to get to where he's hearing the whispers.
Salty rug.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so there's a window right where you're standing, as well as another window right here. Or actually, you're
I
standing by
think it's
a
probably too
doorway.
far to have just jumped. Let's probably go like square by square.
Yeah. So, yeah, you're able to. If you want to, you can make a stealth check to go in that door. Which, okay, so you do manage to open the door, and in there you can see there are 2 guys in black robes, and you can kind of see down the hallway a little bit. There's another guy in a black robe, but he's got this cool mask on. So, they haven't noticed you yet. You can't really see what's on the other side of the room without going inside, though.
Reed turns around, sees no one's followed him, and just throws his hands up in the air.
Kip turns to Sin and goes, I guess the rogue's off doing his thing. Did he want us to follow him?
I don't know. He seemed like he didn't want anything for me to do with anything. So I'm just gonna sit here, be a good monk.
Yeah, we'll start with this building that's right in front of us
Reed
first.
storms back and is like, "Fuck you guys, fuck you right in the ass."
How did scouting go? Did you find anything?
Yes, guys in black robes.
Oh, cool. Let's check this building in front of us first.
Fuck you guys.
All right, there's entrances on both sides, so you could go through the front or the other
I like
side.
to quietly open this door.
All right, stealth check. Yeah, there's nothing in here.
Okay.
You
Fuck you.
stealthily,
Fuck you guys.
you stealthily open the empty room, and
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
a
Reed just said there were
broken
guys
wall where you can
nearby,
just
so I'm
walk
just
through.
being extra cautious.
Reed, do you mind? We're trying to explore this room quietly.
And do I see anything in this room at all?
No, there's absolutely nothing else in this room. It's just looks like this empty ruined building was probably a house at one point.
Reed Mox pulls his short bow, or yes, short bow. If I can talk. With his middle fingers and being like, "Fuck you! Here's your fuck you arrow. Come right at you."
All right, so
This did make a nice, convenient way to get to the other side here, though.
yeah,
Yeah, it's cold out and kind of nice in here.
Fuck you.
Might just stay. He's kind of being a dick right now.
You.
So you said they're in this building, right?
yes.
All right. How do you guys want to do this? Do we just go in, guns a-blazing?
I don't know. They got black robes.
I'm
Like
okay, just-
ominous and shit.
Just bust in,
I mean, it's worked for us so far.
right?
Just
We'll learn our
breaking
lesson
into
at some
places.
point.
When Ulfgar dies in front.
He died
He'll
a
go down
one
swinging.
bugbear one time.
All right. So, you guys gonna just bust in, kick the door in, and start acting crazy, or what's gonna happen here?
I'm fine with that.
Sure, let's do it.
All right. Well, shit. Fucking go ahead and kick the door in and step in.
Who needs tactic?
Is this the door right here where I'm standing?
Yeah, you're standing in the doorway.
Consider that shit kicked.
All right. So,
Does it like smack this guy in the head?
yeah, it does kind of. Nah, he gets out of the way just in time, but he looks like what the fuck kind of thing. Nah, you
Oh,
just
22 strength. He fucking knocked that
you
shit.
kick the shit off the hinges. It just falls straight forward in front of you.
Yeah.
God damn it. The two guys in the room say, "What have you done? Why are you wrecking our door? Who are you?"
I am Ulfgar, the bringer of justice.
What are you doing here? Nothing unjust has happened.
These guys are cultists, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're
got a
guys in
point.
black
They're mutant.
robes. You know,
I mean, he's got a point. They haven't done anything yet.
all right, so yeah.
I demand you answer for your actions.
Maybe we should have knocked first, guys.
What actions? What are you talking about?
Okay, guys, Ulfgar has an intelligence of 8. I am not the person to take point on this.
I mean, I'm not the smartest either.
Kiv will wander up
Jesus
and
Christ.
see what's
these
happened.
guys are bad, right? Bad guys.
Jesus Christ.
Cultists usually do cultishy things.
I'm just gonna try. Kiv's gonna try to pretend like this was a good cop, bad cop situation and be like, "Hang on, Ulfgar. Let's see if we can make friends before we make enemies."
Jesus.
Can
I
you
am
guys-
door kicking angry over this.
God damn
Okay,
it.
hold on just a moment. We'll get back to that. And Kiv's gonna turn to the cultists. Be like, we've heard about some strange activity here, and there's a kind of seeming like a blight on the land. Do you know what's going on around here?
The man in the back with the cool mask kind of steps forward. Please, step inside so we can speak, and, you know, in a more civil way. I don't quite care for having my door kicked down. You could have just knocked. Please, come in and speak with us inside. So,
Yes, you'll have to excuse him. He's been on a justice kick lately, and there wasn't a whole lot of it around.
very
Oh,
well.
I brought the justice.
I mean, now there's justice.
All the justice.
So Sin tries to like pick up the door and put it back, but it just falls out the other way.
Yeah, it just falls the other way out.
Hinges are shattered.
Sorry about
That
your
was a
door.
good kick.
The man in the mask looks at you. Welcome to our house. Welcome to our home, gentlemen. We are the Cult of the Dragon. My name is Farvik. We have recently come here because we had heard rumors of a green dragon taking up residence in the northern part of Beggar's Cross. We don't know why the town had. We don't know why the town had become this way. Some say it was a demonic blight that had just been happening from somewhere else nearby and creeping slowly toward the town. Some say it's merely that the well dried up. We don't know why, but we're here for the dragon.
What do you tend to do with the dragon?
We intend to make an alliance with the dragon so that it may share its power with us, and so that we may be allied with dragons. We see dragons as the true gods walking amongst the earth, and if we can gain their favor, then we feel we have done more in our lives.
You're mad. Dragons are bringers of destruction and ruin.
They're horrible, evil creatures.
Especially the green ones.
So say you. We see dragons as highly intelligent and above such squabblings of mortals.
What do you know of this dragon?
We know very little of it. We know it is a younger green dragon, and that it's come here quite recently, living in the tower. Other than that, we don't know much of it. We have yet to contact it.
If you were to contact it, what would you say to it? It's a dragon. What do you have to offer it? What's your strategy here?
We offer it our loyal servitude. We wish for it to lend its power to us and grant us its favor. For that we will serve it or bring it whatever it wishes to consider us worthy.
I mean, I'm still unclear what a dragon even is, but I don't. How come you haven't talked to it yet?
We haven't spoken to it yet because we were waiting to see if we could find a good sacrifice or something to win its favor. We were searching this town for treasure and gold. As you may know, dragons do value treasure and gold. We were seeing if perhaps we could find something worthy to bring to it.
So your plan here is to help this dragon become stronger and more powerful in this area?
Yes, we see dragons as divine. Why would we not want to help them?
This is madness.
Starting to think you made the right decision kicking down that door, Ulfgar.
Except now we're surrounded.
Yes, we have them right where we want them.
God damn it. We've cut off their escape route. They have us surrounded, the poor bastards.
We're not
Just
stuck
as
in here with
intended.
you. You're stuck in here with us.
God damn it.
Yeah, you like that one?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. For a guy who rolled a -1 on his initiative, that was pretty good. Kicked down a door without knowing why he was doing it.
Okay, well, thank you guys for the information. I think we need to get going, but sorry about your door, and good luck with the dragon. You guys, can you follow me? Kid's gonna just start making his way for the door.
Yeah. Fucking. Very well. Good day to you, gentlemen.
Creed just kind of smells brightly and leaves like 50 silver there. Just like, this is the cost of
Wait.
the mix.
You guys can't leave. They're going to help the dragon. Where are you going? I'm going to follow after them.
Like, wait, why aren't we killing them?
So I go over to the guy in the map. So, do you have like a picture of the dragon, or?
I'm not an illustrator? No, I'm afraid we have no picture of it. How have you... He looks incredibly confused that you quite possibly don't even know what a dragon looks like. Just go.
Oh, no one wants to help me.
How do they not have a picture of a dragon? That's a terrible cult.
Yeah,
Dragon
like
like power
know
these
what a
guys
dragon-
alive.
it's so
Yeah.
divine. They don't even have like an altar or anything. Like,
Well, to be
Shitty
fair,
clothes.
they like just got here. They haven't, it's like a brand new church gets built and they haven't had a chance to hang up the
yeah, but
Jesus
that's like a
posters,
brand new church with no Bible. Like,
or like none of the priests are wearing a crucifix. Like none of these guys are wearing a dragon medallion. They can be like that's a dragon. That's the thing I idolize.
I mean, his
I
mask.
literally idolize.
His mask kinda has like some horns growing up like a dragon might have, but yeah, it vaguely resembles a dragon. You can tell the
he
mask
did do
was
very good of converting me over. So
yeah. You can tell
Yeah,
the
I mean,
mask
I'll
was
give that-
meant to make him kind of look like one, but it's not that great a mask. It's not that detailed.
definitely a 1-star on Yelp.
Yeah. Okay, well, you've exited the room from the dragon cultist.
Yeah, so guys, I think we have two things we need to figure out. One, do we want to let these guys help the dragon? And two, what is our goal with the dragon? Like, do we want to try to scare it away or convince it to leave? What is our goal here?
Defeat the cultists, slay the dragon, save the villagers.
There are no villagers.
I
There
don't think
could-
we can kill this dragon. Like, it's a dragon. We're pretty awesome, but it's a dragon.
Well, I did say it was young.
That attitude.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like the
I'm
Twig,
definitely not
the Twig.
going to be okay with a group of cultists being allowed to keep helping the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to that. The Twig blights were about the same size as me, for the record. I'm just, a dragon scares the shit out of me. I think
You
we
know
should be awfully careful before we go pick a fight with one. But the cultists, I mean, that should be easy enough,
You know,
right?
guys, if the dragon really is that smart, maybe we can convince him to go down there and eat the cultists because they're just going to like offer themselves to the dragon.
Is there another door on this building?
No, there's only the one door. All
Damn.
the other ways in and
You're
out.
gonna
would
try
be-
to kick down another door.
There's a
I
window over here, but it's not like a glass window. It's just like a hole that acts as a window with some shutters that are opened.
Sin,
Hey.
pick me up. I need to kick this window.
God damn it!
All right, here we go.
I need to
wait,
kick
what if
in the
we-
shutters.
I just figured if we were going to come back and fight them again, I wanted to kick in the other door to attack them if there was another door.
No.
Wait, do we see them trying to put up the door?
No, they're not really bothering with it. This one guy is just kind of sitting there, but that's all you can see from outside.
There's
Hey,
that one guy that's sitting there just like staring back at you like, aren't you leaving?
Yeah. Hey, he's reading
Oh
a
yeah, I mean, I guess I can see him. We're like directly looking at each other.
book. Yeah, he's just sitting there. He's like he's just kind of wondering where you're going, you can see, but he's not going to be bothered to ask. He doesn't seem to care that much.
All right, and Kiv's trying to keep his voice down, so the cultist that he can see is not going to overhear this conversation.
I have like a deadpan face, so it doesn't look like he's talking to me.
What? I'm just talking to the whole group quietly. Guys,
Well,
I don't know who suggested it, but I kind of like the idea of sending the dragon down here. Like, maybe if we go up to the dragon and tell him he should move on, but we've found the location of like a good meal for him and all of the treasure in the town. We'll just tell them these guys rounded up all the treasure for themselves, and we'll send him down there and then ask him to be on his way after.
That's
Does
my
it have
idea.
the treasure? Won't the dragon be angry if we mislead him?
Well, we don't have to mislead him. We can just tell him there's 5 people with a bunch of treasure that they've rounded up from the town, and after that, there's going to be nothing left here to stick with. So
Wait,
to
they
stay
do
for.
actually have treasure?
They said they rounded up all the treasure from the town to give him.
Oh god, Ulfgar's going to run in and try to take the treasure.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can't let them. We can't give the treasure to the dragon. Hell no. We destroy the cultists and give it back to the town.
I mean, if our goal is to get the dragon to leave, then this is one way. If our goal is to defeat the dragon, I suggest we leave, get way bigger and stronger, and then come back and fight him.
So I say we start by killing the cultists then and getting the money that they stole.
Reed turns around and starts bashing his
Giving it
face
back to
against
who? The
rock.
spiders?
Wait, he said. Wait, I thought they said they rounded up all the. They rounded up all the treasure from around here. They rounded up from like somewhere else.
From the
No, from here, this empty
Beggar's
town.
Cross.
Oh, from here.
Where there's no villagers to give it back to.
Give
Then
it
I
back
take
to the
back
twig
everything I
blights.
said. I take back everything I just said, but I'm still not okay with giving the dragon a bunch of money. Is there anything else we can do besides bribe it? It's still going to be a danger somewhere. Can we
I
really
mean-
see how big it is before we go to the bribing it option?
And if this really is such like a super hyper intelligent beast, like you guys say, do you think it's really gonna like take to anything that we say?
I mean, maybe
Well, if we
the
mean
logic
it-
here is that, like, yeah, there's nothing left staying for, so move on. I mean, if we order him to, he'll just probably try to eat me. But like,
If we make
There-
it like a proposition for him to accept.
Let's
Like
see
we
how
know where
big
all
this
the
dragon
treasure and all of the food in this town is, and if you want it, all you have to do is move on after you've eaten it and taken it.
Because I'm personally curious. If it's only the size of a small building, we might be able to fight it.
Okay, well, that's my suggestion. But if we just want to fight the dragon, then I'm down to try as long as we know how to run away.
Keep
I
in
want
mind.
to see it.
Dragons
before
can
we make-
fly.
I want to see it for myself before I immediately go to the bribe it option.
The problem is if you open the door and you're like, oh shit, there's a dragon there, you might not get to reconsider and decide, hey, maybe we should try the bribing option. That's
Well,
why
if
we
it's that
plan
terrifying,
ahead.
then if it's that terrifying, we go straight for the bribe. That was our plan anyway, right?
I don't know.
Come
Anyone
in
else want to
mind.
weigh in here? What else do
You
you
know
guys
what?
want?
You know that amulet we just got? It might be a nice little bargaining chip. If we hold it out in front of us as like a offering of goodwill.
I mean,
We
as
might
much
just
as I don't like cultists and stuff either, they technically haven't done anything wrong.
Other than
So-
deciding evil dragon, but hey, whatever.
They're going to help a dragon.
Dragons are like the most evil thing. I know you don't know what dragons are, but they're like super super evil and fucked up. We should not allow people to help them. Like they're just gonna go round up people to feed the dragon or steal treasure to give to the dragon. It's not gonna end well for anyone who isn't a dragon.
Okay, well then we just take care of these guys then. If that's the true statement.
Okay, let's attack.
It is, and I'm fine with it. Now point me to the nearest door.
The
Well, you
one
kicked it
you
down.
knocked over is the nearest door. It's on the ground in front of you.
Damn it!
All right, so are you guys gonna attack
So-
the cultists, or are you gonna go and
We're
talk
gonna
to the
go back
dragon?
You just
and
smash
say we had a little powwow.
and now you're all gonna die.
All
I'll
right.
pantomime I'm kicking in the door.
All right. You
I'm
kick
just gonna
the
lunge
invisible
the empty door
door.
frame.
The invisible door
Ah!
flies off the invisible hinges.
How about you
Sing-
just like put your axe on the door on the ground? You just like put your axe through it.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't this a door right here between the two rooms?
No, that's a doorway, but not actually a door.
Sin, go in there and tell them this is because they don't have a picture of the dragon. It's really stupid for a cultist not to have a picture of the thing.
Is there
you're
a
worshiping.
table or a chair?
There's some benches.
Okay, so the
Oh
two
my
guys in the front,
Ah!
the two guys in the front don't care that we just walked past.
Holy shit. Well,
So like, did he like try to knock that over
Ulfgar
and like break his foot or
tries to-
something?
Ulfgar tries with all his might to knock the bench over. However, he doesn't notice that the bench is actually bolted to the ground, and he dislocates his shoulder attempting to throw this bench over. Give yourself hang on a minute. I'm gonna give you a penalty for this. Ulfgar, you take 3 damage. So good job.
Reed smashes his face harder against the rock.
I turned to the mask guy and I said, "So we had a little powwow outside, and we decided something."
Yes, what have you decided? To help us, perhaps?
I look at him right in the face, and I was like, "What kind of cult doesn't have a picture?"
Nice
Wow,
one.
critical hit. So yeah, you, let me see, 9, 11 damage. Yeah, you managed to punch his jaw square in, and it just like, fuck it. You pretty much punch his jaw off. Like, you break the whole thing, and he just falls to the ground and starts convulsing. It looks like you killed him in one go. So yeah, you cracked him pretty good there, guy. The rest of the cultists all notice your might, and they begin immediately fleeing in fear.
Oh, well, I'm at the door to prevent that.
Okay. Alright, so you're at the door. They all start kind of trying to run away. They're not going to stick around for the rest of this. But
Well,
they're
they better roll
getting
initiative
stopped up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and everybody roll initiative here.
My foot hurts.
Sorry about your foot.
Jeez. That could not
Zero
have gone.
initiative.
Jesus Christ.
What is this guy?
Good God. You
My
suck.
foot really hurts.
You suck today. Holy shit. Oh, God. Let me go ahead and get these character sheet out, for Christ's sake. Yeah, so, yeah, Farvik is definitely dead. But let's see what the rest of these guys get.
Oh, they had names.
Yeah.
Probably
And
family.
Yeah, they all had names.
And children.
Family. Well, I mean, their families can't be that important. They went and joined a cult to try and get a dragon to be their friend.
Yeah, I guess you don't really do that if your life's in a good place.
I like to think that's just like that. One of the cultists is just a hobby. They go home to a happy family, and she's like, "Were you with those dragon people again?" Like, "Yes, honey. They're gonna take over the world." Oh,
They're my friends. God.
Leave me alone! Jeez!
I don't get on your case when you and Meredith go over your candle making class. Get off my back about the dragon cult.
God, just join the cult with me. Come on, you're being a dick.
I thought we agreed not to discuss religion when we married. You're a Catholic, I'm a dragon worshiper.
Okay, so you've gone ahead and yeah, you've gone ahead and rolled initiative. You killed their leader right in front of them, so they're all trying to run out. Kiv, you go ahead. You have your first action here.
I'm gonna go stand side by side with Reed, and this guy at the doorway. I'm just be like, "Nope, no exit," and Eldritch blast him.
All right.
You shall not pass.
Oh, that Eldritch blast
That
hit
would've been cooler.
tried and true right in between the eyes. His eyes roll into the back of his head, filling himself with dark, demonic energy, and he falls down to the ground, dying, convulsing. He's done. All right, so good Eldritch blast. And next, it is Sin's turn.
All right, so. Oh man, Ulfgar's in the way. Let's see here.
Oh, you can if Ulfgar is friendly, you could step through his square. Like you can.
Can I step in his square though?
Let me
He's
see.
small, so you should be able to.
He's not small.
No,
he's
dwarves
are
are medium.
medium. Okay.
I believe a medium-sized creature doesn't actually take up, friggin' 25 square feet. I think it's one of those things where you can share a square with another equally sized creature, provided it's friendly to you and allowing you to.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll
But
step in the same square.
Halflings can move through someone else's square, even if that person is not friendly. That's their nimbleness that they have.
I got you. So I'm gonna share. I'm gonna go right up next to Ulfgar, and I'm going to flurry of blows this guy.
All
I'm
right.
gonna try and knock him through the wall.
All right.
Like I'm gonna try and knock him this way.
Okay. You can go ahead and make that attack.
Okay. So flurry of blows goes like.
Let's see here. So your first unarmed attack does not hit. However, both your flurries of blows do. So let's go
So
ahead.
he has to make a DC 16 strength on each one that hit.
All right. So let's see here. He does not make the first or the second. So with that, you deal, let's see, 6 plus 9 plus another 6. So yeah, that first hit actually was enough to kill him. And so
I want to send his body flying.
Yeah, you send his lifeless corpse flying across the room, smacking into this wall right here. And since this other guy's in his way, I'm going to have him make a saving throw to not get knocked down by his friend. Which he fails pretty badly. So now this guy here is prone. So he's not going to be able to move this turn without first spending his move action to get up.
You guys have advantage on him.
Yep, so any attacks made at this guy for this round will have advantage until he gets up.
And these two poor fools have to go through me and Ulfgar.
Yeah, so this is a bad day for everybody. Okay, so Is that all you're gonna do for your turn, Sin?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Next up, let's see. That guy's dead. You just killed him. That guy's dead because he got blasted with demon juice. And now it is Reed's turn.
Reed's going to attempt to jump on this guy's back and start shifting him.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Well, to jump on his guy's back, that's going to be a grapple check, so that's opposed strength. Do you actually want to jump on his back?
No, I guess he'll just kneel by his side and start shifting him.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Wow.
That was
Okay.
Yeah, you shiv the hell
You
out
need
of him.
advantage.
Oh yeah, you did have advantage. Not that it matters, but yeah, you run up and just like stab him right in the kidney, and he starts bleeding everywhere. This copious amounts of red, crimson blood falling out of him. He's dead now. He had never had a chance. So, wow, with that, well, we still have two cultists that are faster than Ulfgar. So, the first one's going into fight or flight mode. He draws a scimitar from his side and slashes down at Ulfgar. And manages to hit him, but just barely. Kind of nicks you across your forearm, cuts through your armor a little bit, dealing 3 damage to you. So you're down to 41 HP.
Ulfgar is 19 AC?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. You double check, but I'm pretty sure you do. Because I know he has a shield and a pretty decent set of mail. Yeah,
Well,
let's
it's just
see.
weird that me and him have the same AC.
He has a shield and chainmail. So that brings his AC up to 19.
I mean, 19's super high.
Yeah, that's
It's pretty difficult to get above that.
Yeah. That's some
Dang.
pretty impressive right there. So yeah, Ulfgar does take 3 damage from him though, so he got through a little bit of your chainmail. However, now it's his friend's turn, who is right next to him. And he's drawing his scimitar as well, and he's going to attempt to do the same damage at Ulfgar and swipe at him real good like. But he's not very good at it. So he slashes at you, but misses very wide. You didn't even have to raise your shield to try and block this guy. And now it is Ulfgar's turn.
Only one thing to do in this situation.
Justice?
That's right.
Of course. Very well. Alright, swing your just axe of just ice at him. Let me see, and you barely managed to get a hit in on him. You swing your axe at him and cut him pretty deep on his left arm. However, he's still standing after that. He's kind of holding on his arm like Vegeta after every battle in Dragon Ball Z. He's always holding on his arm. So he's kind of doing that one. Other than that...
Look out, they're about to start the fusion dance.
Yeah, right. Unless you want to make a move, it's going to go on to Kiv's turn. Would you like to make a move?
No, I'm good.
All right, we're back at the top of the order. Now it is Kiv's turn.
Kiv just watched Reed shank that guy that fell over.
Yeah, holy
Just
shit.
gonna kind of gingerly walk past all of that.
That was vicious.
Can he peek around this corner without like stepping right next to the dude?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, just like kind of head around the corner, Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Now I feel like we're playing Yu Yu Hakusho now.
Yeah, no shit. So your Eldritch Blast goes right into his ear and starts just kind of melting his brain from the inside. He collapses to the ground with pink fluid.
And to
gushing
the
out
one
his
remaining
ears.
guy, I'm just gonna shout out and be like, "You couldn't have had a bigger house. There are bigger houses in this town." And then he's gonna slowly, awkwardly back out of the house.
All right. Well, there you go. And now it is back to Sin, who is currently sharing a square with Ulfgar.
All right. I'll just double tap him.
All right, hit him with them 2 hits. So your first hit is hits him square right in the heart, and it appears that punch must have just been perfect because he falls down to the ground. You stopped his heart with that one just badass hit to his chest. Good job. Proud of you. All right, and with
I
that...
just realized we were missing our battle music.
Oh yeah, crap. Well, here's your victory music. There you go.
I mean, was that
Alright.
truly a battle? Like,
Yeah.
let's be.
This is a trouncing.
Every time you kill people with less than like 10 health, I'm just like, not sure we were supposed to do that.
I'd call
Is there
that.
actual music?
Oh yeah, I have. You never hear the music when I play it through the jukebox, dude?
No.
You should be able to hear it. Do you have your sound turned on at all on your computer for Roll20?
No, I guess not. I must be messed up.
Yeah, cause I play the you'd. I thought you'd appreciate this more than anyone. It's the friggin' victory music from Wild Arms.
Oh no, I haven't heard anything.
Oh. Oh yeah, shit.
I gotta get that fixed.
Yeah, figure it out. Other than that, looks like you've gone ahead and killed the cultists. Give yourself 75 experience each for pretty much taking a bloodbath.
He didn't have picture of his own divine being.
Damn it. Yeah, you're right. He didn't. That was his downfall. Was not.
What does that put us to? 3265 plus 75?
I'm at 33.4.
I was gonna say 3340.
3340. There you go. So let me see here. That's not, I don't think that's enough to level you up yet, is it?
Not
Okay,
even
good.
far away. So
6500.
Yeah, that's 6500. So you're getting there. But yeah, it's gonna need a hefty amount of XP to get up to 6500.
almost like that of a dragon.
Well, there's only one thing left to do is to loot the bodies.
Yep.
Yeah, there should be treasure in there somewhere, guys.
All
Guys,
right.
Body
stand
search
out
the
front though and watch.
Go ahead and make your searching. Let me see here. So, Sin, you
Please tell me I find a picture.
upon searching him, you do find a picture. However, it's actually an illustration of what appears to be himself, as well as a young lady and a little baby. It's in a
Well, this is
locket
useless.
around his neck. So, you know, just go ahead and do with that information what you will. But you also do find 3 diamonds that are worth 100 gold pieces each, as well as a potion in a vial on him. So he did have some treasure for the dragon. If you want to do an Arcana check, you can try and figure out what the potion is.
What's in that chest?
That chest. That's empty.
Fuck!
Alright, so I turn to Ulfgar, kind of just give him everything that I found, including the picture.
And Sin, from your Arcana check, you can tell that the potion is magical, but you can't really tell what it does. Two mystery potions.
Now we have 3.
All right.
Alright, so I give Ulfgar the gems and the money that I found and the picture.
Yep.
Reed falls to his knees and goes, "They had children! God damn it!
You did find
Why?
a picture of this widow, who wasn't a widow until you got here.
She good looking?
Yeah. All right for a peasant.
Is she wearing cultist robes?
No, she appears to be wearing, normal rough spun robes, like something you'd see
So you were
just
right.
a peasant wearing.
He does go home after culting.
Yeah, he does go home after cult. This does seem to be just a hobby of his. Well, it was.
Look, I'm
He'll
a
be
cult.
fine.
It's what I do. It doesn't define me.
Damn it. Alright, well, you've gone ahead and cleared out the cult house. So now there's a couple buildings you haven't explored, as well as the one that you know has a dragon in it.
So are we gonna try to?
scratch my itch for justice? We need to look at some other buildings.
Alright.
Okay, and
There's one
yeah,
here,
it's just this one right here, right? Yeah.
one here, over here, and one
Oh,
up
shit.
here.
I'm
Here's
tired
the
of being
door
quiet.
for this
I'm just
one.
kicking in this door.
Alright, well, there's no door.
He just wants to kick out another door.
That's was just,
It worked well last time.
Alright, so you run in, and there's a bunch of twig blights in here. They start
Great.
screeching. They start screeching at you and running to claw your dumb dwarf face off. Alright.
Great fighting.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, everybody. Oops, accidentally rolled armor class for the twig blight. My bad. All right. Let's see here.
At least I
Well,
didn't roll
Ulfgar's not
lower than
zero.
Ulfgar.
Wow. Impressive, Ulfgar. You got a 5.
I'm not the last.
Yeah, there's one twig blight behind you. So, Kiv, as usual, you are first. So go ahead and do what you're gonna do.
Kiv hears twig blights and yells, "Dibs!" and sprints past Ulfgar, runs into the room. He's gonna run back here. I know this guy probably take a swing at me.
Yeah,
He may do so.
Yep, he's got an attack of opportunity. So let's see what he does. And he does manage to slice it. Take a little slice out of your leg as you're running by, swipes at your calf, and deals 3 damage.
And then I'm casting Arms of Hadar.
All right. Go ahead and cast. Let me see. DC 13 saving throw for 9 necrotic. God, you and the. Let me see here. And. Wow. Okay, so. Strength saving throw. God, they're fucked. These little guys ain't too strong. So. Yep. Nope. That's not going to work for him. And let me see here. The one you're on top of. Did not make it. As for, let me see, hang on, let me move you out of the way. You're not actually moved yet, just doing his saving throw. So as for this guy, he survives! Let me see, he takes half that damage. So 9 rounded down is 4 damage, so you hit him pretty hard, but he's still breathing his little twig breaths. Now, let me
For
see.
now.
For now. This one, dead. And let me see. 2 more left. This guy made it. He also takes 4 damage, so he got smacked pretty good, but he managed to withstand the punishment and is crawled up to his tiny feet. This one's dead, so yeah, a bunch of ghouly, demony arms kind of go at you, and they all get cracked in half and go make this high-pitched, abrupt shriek and die very, very quickly. Just, and then they're dead. All right, so there's 2 twig blights left. The one that you're standing in the same square as, because he's a small creature, and this guy over here. You can share a square with him since he's small.
Yeah, I was just looking.
All right, and Reed, it is now your turn.
Going hiding.
All right, make a stealth check. And you are hidden now.
And run up to this dude. And stabby. Guess would help if I swung the right weapon.
Yeah. Let me see here. So, let's see. Alright, oh, you need to turn advantage off as well. You've been rolling with advantage for a while.
No, I thought because I was in stealth, I did.
Oh, yeah, with stealth you do. Yeah, never mind, you're right. I was just brain farting right there. So yeah, you do manage to chop him right in half with your short sword, and he falls to the ground. Or just kind of turns into a 2... Now he's 2 twigs, but neither of them are alive. Okay, so next is... Let me see. That twig blight's dead, that one's dead. Okay, so we'll go down to this third one, who is kind of in fight-or-flight mode. He's going to swipe his claws at Kiv, see if he can take a little piece of you with him. But he's not doing very well today. He doesn't even come close to you. He kind of like jumps forward at you and lands still kind of far away from you. So nothing happens with him. And that guy's dead, and now it's Sin's turn.
All right. Sin goes up to this guy next to Kid, gets a little gleam in his eye, and DM knows what to do.
Yeah, let me see. So, oh wow, wait a minute. You try to grab at him, but he jumps out of the way and kind of taunts you with a little screeching sound.
Wow,
wait, no, that
AC of 22.
that second one. Oh wait, I was only looking at the second one. So yeah, you do. You make one fumbling grab at him, and he jumps out of the way. But then he jumps into your other hand, and you pick him up and just snap him in half, and he goes and dies. So there you go. All the vicious twigs have been killed. I'm very proud of all of you.
You should definitely add in like one for these little little tiny ones. That it's like someone playing a kazoo or something like doo 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 doo.
God damn it! Yeah, I should see if we have any kazoo music here.
Reed's like, sorry you couldn't join in the fun, big guy. Kind of pats Ulfgar on the shoulder.
Oh, you sitting there like what?
Huh?
What?
Ah!
And as they all walk out of the room, I'm going to just scream and then lunge in with my axe.
Okay, I mean, there's nothing to lunge at, but go for it.
No, not just delayed reaction, not seriously.
All right. Okay, so other than that,
Oh,
there's
hey, what's this?
this here, and there's
Oh,
this
hey,
up
what's
here.
this?
What's that?
Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, hey, what's this?
That's just looks like some dead guy who's been kind of wrapped up in a spider cocoon. Or wait, let me double check.
Oh.
Oh no, wait, that's a statue. Excuse me, a statue that's been in the center of town. That's been kind of ruined lately by the spiders and whatnot.
Guys, door!
What does it look like of the statue?
Kind of looks like some sort of warrior, possibly an ancient hero, but there's no placard on the statue, so you're not really sure who it's dedicated to.
Reed's going to check, see if there's any like loose stones or anything that's hidden underneath the statue.
All right, do a perception. You look around, but as far as you can tell, it's just an ordinary statue.
There are no secrets.
Yep, no secrets that you could find. So, let me see here.
Hey, Ulfgar, what are you going to do to that door?
I think we all know what I'm going to do to that door.
All right, go ahead and kick in the door.
I didn't know we were playing a game of Munchkin.
All right, so you kick in the door, and
Or not?
I mean, it was kind of a shitty door, so I mean, it opens, but it's kind of like you just opened a regular door, not even like rudely opening it fast, like it opens at a normal rate. And there are 4 zombies inside of this house. Oh, excuse me, 5 zombies in this house. And they all kind of look at you, and they would say brains, but they're not sure if you have any. So
Oh.
You know what? I got a solution for you fuckers.
yeah.
If they're all still alive by the time it's my initiative turn.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody roll initiative.
Ooh, yeah!
I think the natural 20 probably goes first, though, right?
Oh yeah, natural 20 is definitely
Seems
gonna
like
go
it should.
first. So Reed will be going first in the turn order. And let me go ahead and determine the zombies initiative.
I feel like we should have just like went to the center of town and just told everybody to come gather together and just took them all out there.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that'll be a fair fight.
Massive AoE. Everyone just stand within like 5 feet of another person, please.
Like we all just stand next to Kib, and then Kib just arms a Hadar everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was your last spell for the day, though, wasn't it? Like for
Me,
first
no.
levels? Because I know you've cast it 3 times now. How many first level spells do you get per day?
One of them was the warlock slot, though.
Okay.
So yeah, but that's accurate. Then I have 2 first levels and then second levels.
All right. So let me see here. All right. So Ulfgar
So we
once
definitely
again
know
gets
what
a,
Kib's gonna do.
it's a fucking 0 every freaking time. All right. So it is Reed's turn first, as he rolled a natural 20 and was especially on point.
Attempts to hide.
Since you're outside, I'll go ahead and give that one to you. You were able to hide. They can't really see you at this point.
Ooh, Shiv, zombie in the back.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage.
Fuck!
You do
That was
manage.
advantage.
You do manage to hit him. However, now I am going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's just a Constitution roll, right?
Yeah. And you do manage to make it, so a big poof of ash comes out of him when you first stab him with your short sword. However, you're able to just kind of duck out of the way, just, before any of the ash gets in your face. So let me see. Alright, but other than that, you did a pretty good gash into him, but he doesn't look like he's about to go down from that hit alone. And now it is Kiv's turn.
Alright, Kid's just gonna come up to the doorway and does he have a direct line of sight on any of these guys?
You can see this guy and this,
Okay.
or not this guy, and this guy up here. But this guy's in another room as well as this guy on the bottom, and this guy's around the corner, so
Got
you
it,
really
okay.
wouldn't be able to see him from there.
Alright, so this guy over here I'm gonna shoot at.
All right. And you manage to hit him for 7 force damage. So you send a blast wave into his chest, and he stumbles backward a bit, but then walks back to where he was. And next it is Sin's turn.
Oh well, I think I'll just take it. I'll just
Alright.
double tap this guy.
Alright, go ahead and double tap. And wow, two pretty good hits on him, so he takes a total of 18 damage. So you managed to punch him right in his dumb zombie head, and then again in his dumb zombie chest. So let me see, that was 18 damage. So he's looking pretty bad at this point. You knocked him around pretty good. He's still up and ready to go, but let's go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw. What? That ash doesn't seem to bother you at all. You kind of just wave it out with your free hand and don't even think anything of it. So, now it is that same zombie's turn to attack you. So he's going to lurch forward at you with his rotting zombie flesh. And manages to hit you for 6 bludgeoning damage. So, let's see who's next. Next is this guy right here, who's going to walk up to Ulfgar and attack him. However, he is not able to hit Ulfgar at all. He doesn't even get kind of close to him. So, let's see who else we got here. Next is this zombie in the other room, who's going to walk up and just start kind of coming at, but hasn't actually got anyone yet. Same goes for this one. So now this room has 3 zombies in it, in that hallway. Then next is this one, who's going to attack Reed. So let's see, Reed. Let's see what we got here. He does not hit Reed though. Would have been a powerful hit, but he missed wide. So now it is Ulfgar's turn.
Alright. I'm going to, ignore that.
Alright.
I'm going to turn undead. It's my
Alright.
channel divinity.
Alright, let's see here. For 1 minute, you add your charisma modifier to attack rolls made with your weapon.
Turn the unholy, the second feature.
Oh, turn the unholy, alright. Yeah, you can turn on each fiend or undead within 30 feet. Wow, must make a wisdom saving throw, or it is turned for 1 minute until it takes damage. Okay.
Does that mean they just run away in fear?
I believe he's basically rebuked them at that point. So, let me see.
They'll like
here.
run to the sides of the room or something like that.
Yeah, they'll run away for an entire minute, or until they're hurt. So, let me see here. This one right next to Reed makes his throw. And the one that is next to Sin is turned, and now he's kind of cowering in the corner over here. And let's see, the next one, right next to the other one next to Reed, that's not in the corner, fails and starts trying to shamble through the guy behind him. So let's see if these other two are going to join him in their cowardice. The first one, it's not going to run away with him, and the second one is indeed also scared. So he runs into this room, this guy shoves that zombie out of his way, and is cowering over in this room. However,
The
since
door,
he was...
the wall, shoved him through the wall.
Well, no, he's running away. So he's turning around to run away. I actually shouldn't have moved them till it was their turn, but they're getting ready to run. So the only ones that are currently a threat are this guy and this guy. So Reed, it is now your turn.
Sorting this dude.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. So, wait. Why was that a 1? What the... Keeps
I
rolling...
know, I have it on normal, but it's rolling twice again. I don't know why.
Did you
whatever.
take the lucky feat? Oh, you're a
Oh, yeah, that's it.
halfling, right?
Yeah, you have halfling luck.
Yeah, so it just re-rolls any ones.
That's true. Alright, so... Yeah, thanks to your halfling luck, you do manage to hit him, whereas anyone else would have missed, and you stab him right in the ribs, pouring some more ash out of him. Alright, do you want to take a movement?
Oh, I have to reroll my constitution.
No, it's just the first attack that causes that poof, otherwise they're fine after that.
Yeah, I'm good sitting here.
Alright, next is Kiv.
Gives him kind of poke his head in the door and shoot at the guy to the east of him.
Alright, this one?
Yeah, whoever he can see.
Alright, you can see all 3 of those. Does that one?
Oh
looks
shit!
like
I
it's
probably
turning
didn't have to
away.
walk in there then. It's just the same angles before.
Yeah. So are you still gonna hit this guy? He is one of them that's running away, so until he gets so just keep in mind right now, until a minute passes or he gets damaged, he's gonna be running. Whereas this guy right here is going to still fight.
Oh yeah, sorry. I had said the guy that was a threat. I
okay.
meant whichever guy that was. I wasn't sure which one.
Alright. So you managed to hit that guy. Not for much. You kind of jolt him a little bit, but he doesn't look like it really bugged him. That ash poofs out, but there's no one within 5 feet. So that is that on him. Are you going to make a movement, or are you going to stay where you are?
No, I'll stay out here.
Alright, next it is Sin's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. My first attack's gonna be to this guy. My
Alright.
second attack's gonna be to this guy.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack rolls. Okay, so both of your swings managed to hit. So you punch this vert zombie while he's running into the corner and cowering and managed to kick his head right off. And the second one, let me see, you did 9 damage on him. So you managed to also punch this one right in his head and kind of punch his head off his body. You know, whatever little rotting neck he had kind of splinters apart and the rest of his bones fall to the floor. So let me see here. Now they are zombies. I do got to make their constitution saves here. So see if they actually live. Oh, that's next. So that first one definitely drops to the ground. The second one, who is now headless, let's see if he's going to live. Let me see. So this second one, even though he doesn't have a head, he's still alive, but just barely. His headless body is kind of fumbling at you now. And let me see here. So that guy's dead. This one. Okay, so this zombie is currently running. He has turned. But while he's running away, looks like Kiv, Sin, and Ulfgar will all have saving throws. So we're going to go by initiative on this. We're not Kiv, Reed. So Reed, you can go ahead and make an attack of opportunity if you want while he's running. And no, you don't hit him with that one. So now Sin, make your attack of opportunity. And you managed to hit him pretty good. So let's see here. As he's running away, you kind of kick him in the back. And he stumbles down, but he's still alive at this point. So let me see. So yeah, still alive. But Ulfgar, you have an opportunity attack as well. So you can take a swing at him if you want.
You bet. Wrong.
Okay, and you decide to eat a snack.
Which you
Alright.
might as well have.
Wow, yeah. No, actually, while he is running away, you do manage to bury your axe in the back of his head, and he falls to the ground instead of running to safety.
Then I have a snack.
Yes, then you have a snack. Okay, so, alright, that guy's done. However, his zombie
You have to
buddy
roll
here...
Constitution on him, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, let me roll that Constitution check, you're right. So
Oh
let's see
shit,
if
that's
that...
on all 3 of them.
Oh, no, this guy had already been hit, so it's not that one.
Okay.
I have to roll a Constitution check on him to see if he actually died from that hit. So actually, he did not die from that hit to the back, but he's looking pretty bad. Like, not gonna take a whole lot to hurt this guy. But other than
So is
that,
he still turned though? 'Cause
Yeah,
he got
he's-
hit.
he's no longer turned. So he started running away, but as soon as he got hit, he kind of went into this same square with this other one, and now he's unturned.
Oh, they're hugging.
Yeah, they're hugging. But now this guy is going to come in and attack Ulfgar for chopping his buddy up good. However, he throws his giant zombie arms at him, and Ulfgar just kind of throws his shield up without too much trouble. Like, whatever, dude, that wasn't even a big deal. So, waste opportunity on that one. And next is this guy over here, who's going to run and cower in the other room as he is turned. Finally, we have the super slow zombie, who's going to make an attack at Reed. And he manages to hit Reed with his zombie fist and deals 3 bludgeoning damage. So there we go. Now it's Ulfgar's turn. You have a half-dead zombie here and a completely alive one over here. Well, almost completely alive. He got hit once.
What's the mostly alive one? That one?
Yeah, that one to your right, to the east of you.
Alright. I know what I'm gonna do.
Alright. Alright, let me see. So, Searing Smite, huh?
Searing Smite with my axe.
Alright, so
When I
let's
cast
see.
the when I cast the spell, and then I'll be able to use it when I attack.
Okay, so it's basically adding an additional d6 to your axe attack, right?
Yes, and if I hit it, and it has to make a Constitution. If I hit it, it catches on fire. It has to make a Constitution save to put itself out,
Okay.
or it takes fire damage.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and make your attack roll. So, you do manage to hit him. Let's go ahead and make that Constitution save for him. However, you don't completely set him on fire. But you do... Let's see, it's a failed save, it takes 1d6. A successful
Well, it takes
save.
a 1d6 extra based on any attack, and then if it fails, it catches fire, and takes 1d6 each round until it's put out.
Okay, so it does take the additional fire damage. So, let's see.
So, yeah.
Okay, so it takes the additional fire damage, but it's not actually on fire.
Yes. It managed to put itself out, or not, or resist catching fire, or whatever.
So, you singed it pretty good with that axe attack. However, it's still alive, and it looks like if zombies could be miffed, then that zombie is definitely miffed. So, let me see here. So, with that, we are now back to Reed's turn.
And he continues to try to stabby that dude.
Alright, stabby up. And you do manage to stab him right in his dumb zombie head. So, let me see here. I don't think he's going to make this one.
Actually, he's headless.
Oh yeah, you stabbed him in his zombie neck hole where his head used to be. And there what? Let me see here. Oh wait, that's only on the first time they get to kill, actually. Yep, so that manages to kill the zombie dead. He is now on the floor, just a pile of ash and bones. Next it is Kiv's turn.
Alright, so this guy still a threat, right? Not running away, but still there.
Yeah,
looking
he's still
like a
there.
zombie.
But yeah, he's almost dead.
Cool. I'm gonna try to finish him off.
Alright. And you give him a blast with your Eldritch Energy, which does indeed finish him off. It kind of crackles all throughout his body and manages to just turn him into a poof of ash with a little bit of energy crackling through it. So, would you like to make a move, or are you going to pass on your turn?
That's it. You can call out, I'm helping.
Yeah, you are helping. Alright, next it is Sin's turn.
Well, seeing as that guy's kind of blocking the hallway, I'll just double tap.
Alright. Give him the old boom bat. So that first hit does manage to hit him, that second one does not. So you do punch him square in his zombie jaw, and you deal 9 damage to him, which you can tell that he felt that one. He's barely struggling to just keep it up at this point. And let me see here. Do you want to make a movement, or are you going to stay where you are?
I'm going to stay where I am.
Alright, so let me see here. This zombie here, who is still alive, is going to take a swing right back at you. However, he misses He hits you, but doesn't even feel like it would have hurt. Like, if a little kid had got hit by that, it might have given him a scab, but not a very effective hit. So you don't take any damage from that. So next is this zombie who's still in the little room being turned, and now it is Ulfgar's turn.
Alright. Regular axe attack against the one I tried to burn.
Alright. And you do manage to make your regular axe attack hit him right where it hurts. Let's see if you can make that. Let's see here. So you do manage to hit him and drive your axe down into his head. He falls to the ground, no longer moaning like a zombie would. And if you want, you can use a move action and move in on this one over here, because he's the only living zombie left. Well, quote, living, you know.
Ulfgar just phases right through the
Yeah,
wall.
just teleports through the wall. Alright, next is Reed's turn.
Reed goes into hiding.
Alright. And make a check. You're not going to be able to sneak around on this one. He's going to see you if you step up in the doorway. But you'll still be able to make your regular attack. It just won't be a sneak attack this time.
Okay, then in this case, he sets up behind Ulfgar and shoots his bow at him.
Alright. And you shoot an arrow into the wall near the zombie, but you weren't able to hit him this time. Next, it is Kiv's turn.
Kiv hears it kind of wrapping up inside, so he's kind of curious, and he's gonna run over here and open this door.
Alright. Let's see. Check my, we'll go to the map on this one, Bob. Let me check my map and see what's in there. Yeah, you take a peek in there, and there's not really anything worth note. You see, there's just kind of an empty room, like this might have been someone's shed, or perhaps a squalid little house that a peasant lived in, but nothing special.
Alright, Kiv's gonna cast Minor Illusion and make it look like this room is filled with treasure, and then he's gonna close the door and walk 5 feet back towards the group.
Alright. So next it is Sin's turn.
I see that these two homeboys went to go chase down a zombie that ran away, so I'm gonna go over here to kill.
Alright.
See anything cool out here? Or?
No, I was just making sure that we didn't miss any enemies or anything. I haven't seen anything though, so I was heading back to you guys.
All right. Well, I think they're gonna be, taking care of that one zombie. So
Cool.
just wait out
Okay.
here for.
Alright, so let's see here. Who's next?
Incoming like 4 turns of them trying to hit a zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah, right? Okay, so
chilling outside.
all the zombie can do now that he's backed into a corner is attack Ulfgar. So he makes a...
Is he still turned?
Oh, actually, yeah, he is still
He hasn't
turned.
taken any damage yet.
Oh,
so
you're
he's
right.
just
Yeah, you're right. So actually, he's still turned, so now he's just kind of trying to run through a wall that will not yield. So, Ulfgar, it is your turn.
So he hasn't taken damage at all yet.
No, not yet. It's been 3 turns since he was turned, so for it to be a full minute, it's going to be 7 more turns. So, if you want, you can make your attack, though.
I'm going to spend a spell slot to use Divine Smite attack.
Alright. Let's see here. So, deal 2d8 extra damage, and that's for your first spell slot?
Yep, plus
Okay.
1 more because it's an undead.
Okay, so
Plus
you're going to
3d8.
deal a total of 3d8 in addition to that if you hit. So, let's see here. Holy shit, dude. I'm sorry, but...
Technically, I don't expend it until after I hit him, so... at least
Yeah,
I can
so...
wait.
Well, that was not good enough.
I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
You
Holy
really
shit.
shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, you swing at him, but your axe, like, kind of slips out of your hands, and you have to spend the remainder of the round picking it up.
Well, at least he hasn't been turned. I mean, at least he's still turned.
Yeah, so now it's Reed's turn.
Yeah.
Wow, nice! So yeah,
Nice.
Reed sends an arrow sailing right into the zombie's eye. And with that, the zombie, you see, takes 10 piercing damage. So, Ulfgar, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Ooh, yeah. So, Ulfgar, you could not make your saving throw on that, so you are going to have disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for the next minute. However, at the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw and end the effect. But for now, you got a bunch of ash in your eyes, and you're like kind of coughing and, hard for you to see. So next, it is Kiv's turn.
Kid's just gonna kind of climb on the statue and have a seat and just kind of wait.
All right. And Sin, your turn.
Just gonna sit down, do some meditating.
All right. Let's see here. The zombie is still turned, so now Ulfgar, it is your
Oh,
turn.
he took damage. He's okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's not turned anymore. You're right. All right. So
So who's the GM here?
yeah, right. Holy shit.
Oh,
All right. Let's see here. So, Ulfgar, you do not take any damage. The zombie attempts to swipe at you with his claws, but it can't get through your mail. So now it's your turn to attack it back. All right, but you still managed to hit him. Did you want to use your smite on that one?
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, so hit 3d8 on that. Wow. 19
Nice.
plus 8, so 27 damage. Let me go ahead and see if the zombie survives miraculously. Ah, man. So,
That's some grade 8 crap.
yeah, holy crap. So, you smite him with divine holy energy, but against all odds, the zombie still lives. So, Reed,
I
it's your
really hope you
turn.
critically fail the next one, Reed. I'm not gonna lie.
That's hilarious.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Reed just stares at it for a second and is like, oh shit, what just happened? And fires another shot.
All right, and that shot does manage to bury itself within the zombie's neck, falls to the ground, lifeless. Not
I
even
kind of look over to
unlife
Kiv.
anymore.
Should we go in there and help them, or
You said it was just one left, right? I don't want to go in there. It's dirty
Yep.
and gross.
Good job. So let's see, there were 5 zombies.
whoa,
Or
off guard
4
facing the wall again?
And
No,
Reed's
there
gonna search
five.
through them.
were-
Oh
Okay.
yeah, wait. That's right. Before I stomp out, we should search.
Yes. All right. So everybody, give yourselves
Stomp out.
100 or 125 experience for that. And you're trying to check out the room and see what's in there. Doing a search on it.
3465.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see here. All right. So what you can tell, these used to be barracks that have been they've held up a little better than most of the town. So
Still
let's see
disadvantage?
here. Yeah, but
Oh no, yeah. One of them was 16, so it was actually a 17 if you're gonna go by that. Doesn't matter.
other than that, there's nothing of note in the room that you can find. It's just some beds, a few sacks of rotted food, and
Now I'll stomp
nothing
out.
else.
Oh, hey, you guys did it.
Nice.
Yeah. How about that amazing survival?
So was that it, guys? Is that all the buildings in this town?
That's
Well, I mean, I don't think we've checked this one yet, have we?
this one over here. Kiv checked it, but no one else has looked in.
Yeah, they don't know that.
So
Yeah.
Okay, let's just Ulfgar, you're gonna take the lead in case there's anything bad waiting for us in there.
No, I'm the rogue. I gotta do it first.
Oh sure, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
So he stealthily checks the door.
All right, so you stealthily open the door and observe an empty room with nothing whatsoever inside.
No,
of it.
it's filled with treasure.
But it's not.
I cast
though.
minor illusion in there.
Oh yeah, so that's right. I forgot about that.
Does that mean I make a deception check, right?
Yeah, you need to make a or a perception. Yeah, you got to make a wisdom saving throw on that. So
Wisdom or
I
deception?
think they just can make an intelligence or investigation
Yeah.
check against my DC.
see, the image of an object. It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. So.
Okay, so it's a 5-foot cube filled with treasure.
All right. Let me see
Gold
here.
coins and emeralds and gems of all sorts.
Yeah. So you need to make an investigation check, or go up and touch it. Either way.
You have to beat DC 13, I believe, is your
Yeah.
DC.
So looking at it, you think there's a big ass pile of treasure right there.
Reed turns around, looks at Ulfgar, like, holy shit, there's a pile of treasure in that room.
Yeah.
What? Treasure?
I love treasure. Let me take a look at this.
Check
All
it
right.
out, dude.
Ulfgar, make
Go
your
grab
investigation
some.
check.
Oh my
Ulfgar,
God.
you also see a large pile of treasure in the room.
I go up
Ulfgar,
and
go grab some.
That does appear to be a large pile of treasure, friends. I'll get the cart so we can load this up.
However, Sin is able to see that this is clearly just an illusion being cast. and
I
that it's not
say
real.
Just
nothing.
locks eyes. Yeah. Like, just keep it going.
me and Kim just look at each other. I say nothing.
God damn it.
And
So,
Ulfgar runs off to get the cart.
okay, so Jesus. So you're gonna try and start picking some up there, Reed?
Yeah, he's gonna start trying to pick this shit up.
All
and then
right. When
fail.
you attempt to pick it up, you see that your hands go right through it, and it's not actually treasure.
Yeah.
Reed marches out and attacks with his short sword.
Kiv, 24. Wait. I can't even do anything about that. God damn it.
So wait, you're attacking Kib with that?
Yes.
All
How do
right.
you know it was Kiv that
I did start laughing immediately and yelled and said gotcha, so that's fair.
All right. Well, Kib, you take 6 damage.
Fuck you.
Worth it.
Jesus.
So the illusion just disappears, right? It's not like Reed just sees through it, like it's just gone now.
No,
But
it's
as it becomes faint, they discern what it is. So
yeah.
it's
So
now they-
Ulfgar
like
would
a
still see its treasure
hologram style.
because he
Oh,
didn't.
cool. Okay, so
yeah,
I'll
he
just tell
didn't
Reed like,
witness-
all right, don't say anything. Let's let Ulfgar try to load it up in the cart when he gets back.
Fuck you.
All right. So
And he
Ulfgar,
marches out and is like, Ulfgar, it's fake. God damn it, they fooled us.
Well, that's not very nice.
I
Jesus.
stabbed Kiv for it.
Wait, you stabbed him?
Yes.
Give, get over here. He stabbed you?
He stabbed me and I didn't even do anything.
He fooled us. That's what he did.
I saw it. I saw the whole thing.
Son of a bitch.
Or healed my child. Oh.
All right. So you're back.
Thank
at the
you, noble, great one.
All right. Y'all want to talk to this dragon now?
So it's about time for you to
What?
go, isn't it?
We got about 10 minutes, so we can roleplay a little interaction with the dragon before we wrap it up.
I mean, we should if we're gonna consider attacking this thing, we should probably sleep first, right?
Yeah. Restore a spell.
Did I see beds in that room that we were just in a minute
There
ago?
were beds in there.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind sleeping
But
with
like
zombies.
zombies.
Well, we can drag their corpses outside. I don't mind.
Can we just go bunk with Nature Boy?
Nature Boy doesn't have any beds in his house except for the
Just
one.
Who
all lay
cares?
down in the in there.
I mean, he has a fireplace.
Yeah, he'd
Probably
probably let
we
you
go
do
back
that.
to the cultist house and just like stretch out on the benches.
Yeah.
I have a cart with tents and bedrolls. We can make a camp if we really don't want to sleep in the zombie house.
I'm just worried about that dragon seeing us before we're ready.
And
Oh.
mid conversation, Reed stares at Wolfgar's like, "Why the fuck should you heal him anyway? He fucking deserved it.
Oh, it was a practical joke. Grow up.
Justice."
All right, all right.
Someone for making you look a bit silly. That's not justice. You're just being childish.
All right. Well, however you do it, get your long rest
Kiv is gonna
on.
cast Mage Hand and just pat Reed on the back and just say sorry.
See,
But, like-
he's learned his lesson. Let's get him a present.
Giant ethereal hand.
God damn it. Get him a present. Jesus Christ.
Sin's gonna try to start pulling zombie corpses out of here.
All right. So, you managed to pull the dead zombies out. And now they won't be in the house anymore, so you can rest in there.
Start
without
throwing
being
some
near.
incense around,
Yeah.
monk stuff.
So you can go ahead and
I
hit up your
will
long rest.
watch. And then get a rest afterwards.
All right. So let's see here. Okay, so everyone should regain their lost hit points as well as all their spell slots, etc., etc., etc.
And also, I guess this is all after we've all woken up and met up and such. Just do we want to do something other than marching in there? Like maybe now that I think about it with the treasure, like what if we just left a big pile of fake treasure on the ground out here and made him come to us? Because like if he's in a lair or I don't know some room in there, you probably don't want to be stuck in there with a dragon, right?
Well, if he comes out and sees that it's fake, he's just gonna be fucking pissed off.
Yeah, he
But he
is
has
the
to get
Like
close.
I was.
He'll have to get close to do that, right? Like
Well, you guys also said this is a flying creature, right? Wouldn't it be better to be in a place that he can't fly?
I don't know, like tight quarters with a dragon. I feel like he's just gonna like breathe on us and we will literally die.
Well, it's a young dragon. Maybe hasn't developed that much yet.
I mean, I think dragon. Well, does Kiv know anything about that? Like, I would think dragons breathe fire or whatever from an early age.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say you would know that dragons generally, even the young ones, still can use a breath weapon. It's just the weapon gets more powerful as it grows larger.
I mean, he can obviously still do that outside too, but I guess yeah, we're just deciding if we want to try to fight inside or outside.
Well, if he flies, and pretty much it's just gonna be me and Mage Boy over here that's gonna be able to hit it.
Yep, that is true. We could also be close to a building, so if he flew, we could I don't know run back inside. I'm just real nervous about being stuck in a room with him when he
As
starts
he sets
breathing.
the house on fire.
Well, it's a green dragon. It shouldn't be fire we're concerned about, but I guess he could melt it with acid.
I think green is poison. I think black is acid.
Ah,
That's outside of the game, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. So, are you gonna? I mean, I don't know how you're gonna lure it out.
I don't know. We could two minor illusions could do it. I think I can make like a booming voice with that one time to order it outside or say something, and
Yeah.
then once it has its head peeked out, if he sees treasure.
Okay. All right. I'll let you do
But
that.
I don't know if that's what we settled on. I think we're still thinking about whether flying is worse.
And then what, we just put like a giant gold pile in and just like hide inside the buildings and then come out when he drops down or something?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, I thought about doing other non-combat things, so like it seemed like that's a non-issue. It seems like we're just killing this thing, so I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. If you just want to march in there, I mean,
It's gonna be fucking pissed off if it sees the treasure's fake.
Yeah.
right? We only do that if we're planning on attacking anyway, which it sounded like Ulfgar had a strong opinion on.
Well, of course, dragons are evil.
Yeah. I don't know.
They
Well,
are.
I don't know if Ulfgar's gonna feel like he could kill this thing once he sees it. You know.
Ulfgar wants to see how big it is before he decides he wants to fight it or not.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess we'll just approach it, but like don't just swing.
Yeah. All right. So, are you gonna try and lure it out, or are you going to go to its house?
I mean, if we're just doing recon, I think maybe we could just peek around a corner.
All right.
But Ulfgar is pretty noisy, though.
I'll
So
hang
if it-
back while you guys do recon.
Okay.
All right. Well, its doorway is over here.
So do these spiders look like they got like crushed by something big, or
They look like they got. They look like they got kind of poisoned by something like poisonous gas or something like that. Might have killed them.
oh, gross?
Yeah.
Approach the door and do the stealthy
All right.
the thingy.
All right. So you look through the door and you can't see anything in here. There's a big spider web, probably from one of those dead ones outside, and you can see there's a doorway that leads into the tower. But other than that, this room's empty.
Turns around, gestures everyone inside.
Yeah, quietly joining.
All right. All right.
Ulfgar, are you coming along?
Yeah, come on in, Ulfgar.
Okay.
This room's
I thought I was
empty.
hanging back while you guys explored.
he waved you in once it was clear.
Yeah. So
Plus, if something
This-
does
this
go
room.
awry, we probably shouldn't be split.
So am I at a closed door again?
yeah, you're at a closed door. This goes into the tower.
So just real quick before we do this, what is the plan here? Like, do we have anything to say? Are we asking for anything? Are we telling him anything? Or did you literally just want to see a dragon before you decided whether you wanted to attack it or not?
Wait,
Reed shrugs. I'm out. I'm up for winging it.
Okay.
Let's see what it is.
I mean, I think we could probably try to talk it out because, like, we could just tell him there's literally nothing here. We went through the whole entire city, nothing for a dragon.
Don't you think he's just gonna be like, you clearly have treasure, I want it, and attack?
It's possible.
I think all right. At some point let's have a conversation about tactics, but in the meantime, feel free to open that door.
All right. So you open the door, but not very stealthily. You see a
God.
pretty big green dragon sitting in there, kind of hanging out. It's got a small little. You can tell it might have like a little bit of treasure. Like it's got an old wooden chest. It has, but you can tell it's not a very big chest, so there can't be that much in it. The dragon looks up at you as you enter the door. Oh, do I have a guest? It says.
God damn it.
Reed holds up his hands to show that they're empty. Good evening.
Sin, like, looks around the corner and takes a good long look at it. Oh,
That's what a dragon is, bro.
Mystery solved. Well, welcome, guests. Have you come to bring me gifts? Or perhaps you want to be my next meal?
Actually, about that. You were
Yeah.
aware that there are some cultists out here that were ready to worship you, right?
I have seen the cultists walking about this village. They didn't seem quite worth my time, but they were no threats, so I let them be.
Oh, I was going to say, if you wanted a meal, I mean, their bodies should still be warm.
Interesting. May
What
I
is
ask
your
why
plan,
you...
dragon?
My plan? My plan is to establish a lair. I wish to live here and gather treasure and amass my fortune.
well, this place doesn't have too much of that hanging around.
And what makes you say that?
We've already investigated every building in this town. Ain't
How do
nothing
you
here.
plan to amass your treasure anyway? Are you going to open a store out here?
You're a funny one, aren't you, dwarf? We have ways of gathering treasure. It doesn't necessarily have to be here, and I'm above your simple trade that you that you mortal species love to do so much. But you say there's no
you're right.
treasure
It's
in
much
this
more advanced
town?
than just steal things.
But you say there is no treasure in this town?
I mean, we've looked through every building and we found nothing but corpses, zombies, and twigs.
The cultists didn't even have a picture of you.
No picture. That is disappointing.
Yeah, to be honest, I've never seen a dragon before, and they weren't very compliant with trying to describe your majesty to me.
Interesting. So, no treasure here, not even a group of worshippers who could gather treasure for me. Tell me, why do you think I should... Tell me, do you have some treasure with you? Perhaps I could get something off of you.
They'll get nothing from us.
I kind of look at him and look at my fists. I mean, that's all I got.
We came here looking for treasure, same as you, and we're left disappointed. We just found a whole bunch of little zombies and cultists that had black robes and nothing else. They said that they were going to try to get treasure, but they had nothing. So we killed them because they were weak.
Interesting. Perhaps I should set my sights elsewhere. But why would I do that? Why not just go elsewhere, get the treasure, and bring it back here?
But don't you wish to, like, build up in a place that could be abundant to you, rather than just doing all that busy work of back and forth and not have anyone worship you?
Go ahead and
Are
make
you
a
encouraging him to seek out a populated area?
go ahead and make a persuasion check on that one.
Oh God. Ooh, -2 modifier, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
you're,
god.
you're kind of trying to persuade him. He looks thoughtful for a moment. That is tempting. But I'm not sure I would be willing to abandon my home quite yet, unless I could find a more suitable place to take up residence. You know of any other places nearby that might be more fitting of my majesty than an old ruined tower?
Well, there was a keep with a castle that we just cleared out a couple days ago.
Really?
Giving it a castle? It'll be even more dangerous then.
Yes, a castle. I like a castle. I would be more dangerous then, wouldn't I? Very
Yes,
well.
see? Stop giving him ideas. He's
Very
not
well.
leaving.
I shall leave this place. So, the dragon.
Does Ulfgar go swinging?
Yeah.
That's
Ulfgar,
pretty much
it's a pretty big dragon, buddy. Alright? Just letting you know this thing's fucking massive, even for a young one. So, might be a good idea to not swing at it.
So far I haven't. I'm just telling them they're crazy for encouraging it to make it worse.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way. Whereabouts is it? What direction? You remember the castle's off north. About a day's ride.
Do we know what cities are nearby,
Or
or like what's nearby?
The closest city is the one you've been at. Let's see, crap. Goldshire is the closest city. However, it's about a mile due north of Goldshire, and it's surrounded by some pretty dense thickets of wood and a lake.
And the castle's pretty nearby that, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, the castle's about a day's ride out from Goldshire.
Oh, days, right? That's not too bad. But
Yeah.
he's gonna eventually start sniffing around the city, though.
I mean, he can fly that distance, I'm sure, in no time at all. Dragon and all.
Yeah.
Whose livestock is he going to eat? And whose things are he going to take and extort?
All right. I mean, if you guys want to try to shoot an arrow through his wing and get this started, we can.
Reed just shakes his head. No.
Yeah, that's...
No.
I'll let you know, your gut instinct right now is telling you that this thing is quite dangerous. And it might not be a good idea to fight it.
I like those odds.
If eyes could say words, it would say, "Let's let it go and get some professional dragon hunters out there to greet it."
Yeah, it may be a better idea to come back to this dragon another day.
Kiv's gonna interject and be like, okay, he was bluffing. There is no castle. He was trying to make fun of you for having a small lair, but clearly this is a very nice lair, and we should back off and let you have it. There is no treasure here, but you're right. You can just go get some. We'll let you be on your way.
Kiv, make a persuasion check.
Please roll.
Okay, so you persuade the dragon. Very well. If you should be off, then I'm going to need to feed soon, and I don't like to have guests around with my dinner.
Oh, what's for dinner?
Well, apparently it's cultist.
And he's gonna kind of finger gun at the dragon, and then walk away.
All right,
hope
so
that everyone gets out of there.
okay, well, you've all pretty much explored everything there is here. I've got to get ready to go. We ran a little longer than I wanted to, but other than that, if you're watching our stream, be sure to check out Phoenix Talon on youtube.com/user/PhoenixNest. Thanks very much for joining us this week, and good morrow to you all.